What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Newcastle Football Manager 2023 save. I've been enjoying the game a lot. Unfortunately, I just record this and the intro, the audio stuff up a little bit. So I thought I'll just pop up here and make it a bit more cleaner and give you an intro to the episode. But here, I will give you my early thoughts on the game that I've been playing today. The flow of the game has been really, really good. I haven't played a match yet, but, when you're just, navigating and all that, I'm liking it so far if you wanted my initial feedback. But let's take a look at some of the early results. And one thing I have added so far is the face packs. The logos will be next. I was like, it may mess around with the beta, but I'll try. If it messes something, makes crashes or whatever, we'll delete them. But obviously they're, super big files. So I did the face pack first, and I'll probably I'll copy over the logos overnight. Kits, I'll have to download new kits because obviously new season, fresh kits. But a lot of the player faces and the logos I just copy over from FM22 to 23. But Jamie Vardy, man, he's still partying at 35 years old, man. He still looks legit, man. Like, do you think, he's still that good in real life? He's still a very good striker. I'm not trying to criticize him at all, but he looks good. I tell you what, I feel like you're not going to see a 35-year-old player in Football Manager like that after a few seasons. He's going to get crazy, decline. What do you think about Vardy's rating? It's so tricky because you wouldn't want to go to sign a 35-year-old, but realistically, rating-wise, he's probably one of the best in the game. So there's that. Also, one thing I am playing on, I feel like I have to show you it, but I got zoom in on 110%, and it's all pretty good because it's better for the videos, so you guys can, see it up close. Better for videos and streams. Be sure to check out on Twitch, guys. We're going to be doing a lot this year. We're going to be, obviously, streaming a lot our own saves, but getting involved with drafts with some other streamers, YouTubers. So, maybe some of your favorites. So, make sure to come over and check that out. But the only thing is the player traits. You have to scroll down, and if a player has more than one, who's more than one? I think Joe Willock does. You just scroll down. So it's not major. Just it's everything else is pretty solid. But it'll be even better when we download a skin that's something just a bit more overall better quality. But the default skin, I'm not actually minding too much. I might keep for a while. We'll see how we go. See how you guys feel about it. But no, don't spoil the transfers we made. You can easily look. Okay, I like how this is a little bit different, and the fact that we're going to have to sort this out. I'll just move myself over to the top section while to top right while we go through some transfers. I like how that's a bit this is really nice. I don't want to say it's been given a facelift because it's still the same real content. But where it says transfers out in, I think that's zoomed a bit more in or made larger. I'm the one that zoomed in. But I don't know. I like basically how this looks, to be honest. And before we get into it, because players are going to be so big. Quinton Fortune, he's a notable name, obviously, Man United. I remember him obviously we go back to the playing days at Man United or Man UFC, and we should do the the real name updates as well. There's so many different things. I've just been enjoying playing the game, to be honest myself. So Quinton Fortune. To be honest, I didn't sign him. When you go in the staff, you can select yourself to sign the under 21 staff, but I haven't changed that yet. But I saw, that's a notable name. Interesting, Quinton. Let's see how he performs. Under 21 assistant manager, so he doesn't need to be rated the absolute craziest. And that's basically it. So we go back to the transfers. We're going to sort by the most recent ones. Harvey Mankillo, I haven't replaced him yet. If I need to, probably do. Maybe a backup right back. Might go for someone a bit younger. I was just going to take that, and we were so close to the match that I didn't want to go another whole half an hour of looking for a player. I kind of do that. To bring in the right man. So, we're going to leave. Well, we have to leave him now. He's gone. And yeah, we're basically... Didn't I mention it depends on your team's colours, and with this new kind of graphic feature there, I actually like how the red looks. Yeah, look, that actually mixes really, really well. With Newcastle, we've got nothing. It's just dark. But anyway, yeah, with some certain teams, yeah, how do you think about that? With certain colours, it makes it look better. But anyway, it's a good thing that it changes when you're going through different players and different teams. Freshes things up. But anyway, that's all we kind of did. We loaned out some players, but when I looked at them, like, they might have been okay. Like, Bondswell, I don't care if he bonds well. I want him to play well. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we're going to leave it like that. Paul Dummett as well. So, another fullback. But again, these guys, they're on the fringes. He's 30 years old. His report now, I always love that. Like, after you sell a player and their report is bad, like, it's a bad report, you know, he wouldn't be someone you'll sign. That's the way I like to see my players as well. Do they look like a player I'd want to bring into the team? Obviously, it depends, like, because if they're a key player, or if they're a key player and you sell them, could be unhappy, how they are in the dressing room. There's a lot more to that, so it's not exactly always that case, but a lot of the time I like to go off that. But it's the same thing. It's like when you're looking to sign a player, and also when you're looking at players in your squad, you don't like the look of them, you transfer list them. Jacob Murphy is another one. Trying to get rid of him. He was listed at the start. He's only got interest alone, so yeah, I don't know. As I said, we'll try and make our final moves after this episode, and yeah, when we get our first game played. But you know what we spent that big 50 million. You know what we're gonna go to. But yeah, that was kind of it on the transfers, because next was Dubravka. And now we can look at the bottom left. Let's sort it. There's basically one transfer. You're like, mate, didn't you say you didn't want to splash it all on one player? It's all, in Football Manager, things are so circumstantial, but when there is a superior player like Dani Olmo, like, there is no doubt. There is no doubt. And when you look at his attributes, clean attributes, like exactly what you want for a position. We're going to use him in central mid. He's natural in both there. We're actually not using an attacking midfield. If you see our formation and tactic, we're definitely probably going to change things. I've just put something together right away. But yeah, Dani Olmo, he'll definitely be a regular on the score sheet, or at least on the assists. Yeah, I expect him to be creating a lot, and even not just assists, key passes. I feel Newcastle needed a main creator. I don't specifically need to show you the exact team, but in the midfield, like, when you look at the star players, one thing, Bruno G, he advanced playmaker. I didn't like him being our key advanced playmaker. Like, he strikes me still more box to box because he's got good tackling as well, but his vision is absolutely immense. So he's a star. That is going to be the thing. Joelinton, it's going to be so hard to really get those together. So I got Bruno in the DM role, but we may need to experiment with that, because if you go to defensive midfielder, maybe support. I was just going to be a bit more careful. See, everything already on the fly. He could play multiple roles. Maybe you guys get your suggestions in, get up in the comments. Now that is a superior 3. I'm not sure if I would have said that in the past with Joelinton, but I just see, like, his physique as well. He's got a pretty strong body. I mean, just forget his body. His attribute is 17, but good height, 186 centimeters. Yeah, that's about 6'1" in the old. Yeah, nice and tall. Like, our midfielders, and then Olmo, like, he's the creator. And then Joelinton, he's like that. Yeah, he's that bustly, strong box to midfielder type. And yeah, Bruno G, he's just the all-rounder, I think. And we're playing him a little bit behind the two. And he's still creative, though. But yeah, good in the tackle. Isn't that a nice little 3? But oh man, I'm so excited about the team. I only made one signing, but Olmo, he rounds that up. and is a upgrade from Joe Willock. Joe Willock has got some potential. He's quick around the midfield. I think he'll be good rotating with him in that position. St. Maximin and Almiron, I've liked him in real life. He's performing well, scoring goals. I'm not sure if he'll be able to do the same because I'm just so in my Football Manager head right now. Yeah, judging off the attributes. St. Maximin, definitely want to work on his finishing because everything else, he's amazing, but he's probably rated realistically. And Alexander Isak, so dangerous. There is going to be a problem here because we've got Chris Wood and we got Callum Wilson, but this formation is just 4-3-3 is just what I wanted to roll with. So that could be a little bit of an issue. You guys could leave your thoughts. Isak, you could train him to play out wide, and I think he's got fair enough attributes to play there. What do we go? Tactics. He's reasonable on his left, so he's more stronger on the right. St. Maximum, if you want to use left inside forward. So we're just mulling over that kind of thing because I wasn't confident with a like a 4-4-2 or something like that. I wasn't. We weren't finding the right balance because again that 3 I think we want to be starting. So you guys can leave your thoughts in. Dan Byrne ideally want to play, but Botman was playing more in the friendlies, and that will remind me. So just for fitness purposes, and they might be good to rotate. They're both left-footed as well. And then Shah he's pretty good. Fabian Shah. I might consider switching that up. I might use him as a ball playing. Just, to change it up a little bit. Or not for just randomly to change it up. He's got attributes to suit that. Like his passing ability, most definitely. So, he's known for that. So, I'm still wondering to get the best strength of the team. And Chris Wood, of course, was recently signed. But is he a long-term player? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about him. He looks a bit balanced for me, but we might give him a go through the season. I think you have to. Would only be fair to do so. But as I said, friendlies, pretty solid, but you would say a hardest game for the season. It was after, our first friendly, which was against the second 11, which is not really a proper friendly. We were straight into Porto. Porto's a very respectable team in their own right. So, that challenged us. But the best way to say where we're at, let's get into Southampton at home in front of the fans. This is where we're going to get things underway. And there's one thing I haven't done yet. I thought I might as well do it. It's been so standard for me over the years to get an affiliate club. Okay, where is it? Overseas partner to increase our profile, like their financial. And we'll see. That's one thing I've always done, and I get disappointed when I don't get that. But maybe the impact of that is not as extreme. It might not be that big. Like, over the years, I'll be like, we'll get this. Look how much money we're going to get from him. But it's probably not a major difference, especially when you have a sugar daddy. And also with the signing of Olmo, signing high reputation players is going to be under that. I feel he's still... Oh, no, we don't need that. We know what we're doing. Opposition instructions. Almost by habit, I always apply that. One more other thing I want to show is the training, and I went hard on the training there. A lot of match preparation over the last few days, teamwork, attacking movement, defensive shape, your match tactics going, really hard, and then really strong defensively. Early days, want to be strong, make sure we're working on that. The defensive side of the game, so the build-up against Southampton, that's a bit of focus. It's got a good mix, I reckon, with the strong defensive training and then the match preparation. Just trying to get a few sessions there. So I think we're good. And then Danny Olmo coming in just to come off, because Newcastle's made signings in real life, like Trippier coming in, excellent signing. Not to mention our main striker. We've got a couple of... Callum Wilson is still good, but I think he'll be that pace off the bench. But, the squad is pretty solid for this first season, I think. And then also, we might get a fullback replacement. Ideally, someone that could play, be versatile, play on right side, left side. But I think now we'll go to the more preferred bottom right. Let me know where you prefer the face cam to be, because Football Manager is such a text-based game. it's not like FIFA where, you know, you're kind of somewhere where you can be in the gameplay where there's not action. But anyway, you're always going to be blocking something. But anyway, let me know what you prefer. I've done it like that last few years. And obviously I can easily move myself in certain moments when I know, when I'm trying to read something in bottom right, triggers. I know I need to be moved. Let's go. See, okay, we can chuck one more sub in, can we? Longstaff, because we're still unsure about Murphy. That's my thing. Almiron, I'm just, considering. That's why I said Fraser. I tried to get rid of him, and it didn't quite work out. But I thought, especially with that, what we need for the season, we're probably not going to sign another winger. So, yeah, he's probably going to be there for the rotation. So, it's probably wise to keep it for, until we get into next season. And we can be solid on our team. And it's a pretty solid squad, I say. So, let's see how we're going to fare. Ooh. And obviously, a lot of those guys on the bench that not 100% match fit, I'll plan to maybe rotate them in. Or also just, select to use them in the reserves. You can easily do that. So, okay, I like this little feedback, not too bad. Team sheets, relatively the same, but these are these things, we'll just say do it there. How much you're going to switch up? How much you're going to switch up, all right. I can tell it's like, it might be like different shades of colors of like the gray and stuff, but relatively, for the team talks is straightforward. Finger, what are we going to do? Outstretched arms. Interesting. We're favourites for a reason. We'll try and copy that, but not I'd say copy what the assistant thinks. Okay. Not bad. I was going to say, where's the reactions at? That still happens. Like, you're talking to a different, like, position, and the others react, or they're, it's interesting. And tunnel, I normally set these for the assistant, so I'll do responsibility. But we'll do the first one here, why not? I feel great, I've been looking forward to it. But just like that in the press conferences, I just feel myself, especially when I make videos and do streams and that, I feel like I'm reading to you guys. And it's like I read it to myself, then I'm reading it. It's mad. But anyway, a lot of people have talked about the gameplay. See, for me, I'm about the gameplay mechanics and not how it looks. Like if there's anything fresh. Like we know, come to expect. I don't want to get too deep on that conversation. I know on Twitter, if you're on Twitter, a lot of FM YouTubers are talking about it. So let's see how we go. See, oh, look at that. Wonderful. Wonderful start. That's brilliant. That's brilliant play. Look, Bruno, again, that midfield we talked about, and with Joe Linton. Almiron, I mean, that's nice. Playing in front of St. Maximin with that pace. Not bad for 10 finishing, eh? Yeah, that's pretty solid. Let's go. And again, shout, praise the entire team after scoring. That's still, still pretty good. Target. Joe Linton. He looks good. But also we're playing in Southampton. Target. Oh, mate! Who got in the way of you? Was that Shah? Okay, Trippier. Settles. Target. See, for me, St. Maximin's so dangerous. So dangerous. I can notice some little dribbles and... Oh! On target. He's on target. Tell you what, like I said, with some new transfers, like what the moves Newcastle made in real life, it's really good going to this season. Matthew Target, on target, not really what you expect from the fullback. But he was so good at my facial expression, right? I'm just like, what? I wasn't expecting that. Lad has got 6 long shots, man. So, yeah, obviously he's joined Newcastle. Like he had that loan spell, then joined permanently. So yeah, so we know he was there last season, but that was kind of the introduction. He was more made permanent. So yeah, like, is this a decent start? I haven't got time to talk about what I mean about the gameplay. The thing is, there's little animations. There's animations. I'm going to go so much onto the comparison to FIFA, but FIFA is definitely it's big about players having real faces. So they're going to be zoomed in on and all that. For me, FM gameplay you don't need. It's about tactics. You got to think tactically. You don't analyze quality of the gameplay. Again, I don't want to make my videos talking about that, but this is my first gameplay of FM23. Oh, and we're going. I'm not even sure what this means. Like, I don't know. We're 16 minutes in, and Target into... Then Olmo, new signing. St. Maximin, you know what he does. And obviously, big transfer made, and I'm so happy about that because I know how good he is in Football Manager. Isak. No, it's like, give him a chance. Like, sure, if we finish the game like that, would be nice. But it's 16 minutes in. There's so much time left. Like, we're not playing, man. We're not playing. We could get 4. I thought there could have been an offside call. How are they going to do it this year? Like, just different signs with how the camera goes. Sometimes you just feel it. It could have been his second goal of the season. Yeah, I could just sense because I saw the header and then, Isak was ahead of him. But we're showing great signs. And look, St. Maximin, what a game he's had. So I feel... we can analyze players' performances. We don't need to get distracted by... We can see it down the bottom here. Well, I can. He's on 8.8. You can't really... No, listen keenly. Peak. Yeah. All right. It's pretty solid, but yeah, clearly he's been our best player so far. That's what we're getting at. And Olmo, I can't say he's running the midfield yet. That would just be getting too excited. He hasn't stood out. That would be trying to make my signing seem great. But no, it's felt like a pretty good team performance. But it's also felt like we're playing against Southampton. Joelinton, here we go. Pressure. We're just positioned so well. No, we're not supposed to be this. I'm supposed to find things that we're doing poorly and need to rectify. Trippier. Who am I thinking Almiron wouldn't be scoring in F? Maybe I didn't analyze his attributes enough. I did. That was a pretty easy goal. It's 4. Let's go. But that looked like just an easy tap in. Again, praise. I want to go crazy, man. Like, let's make this result stand out. Let's go. Oh, it could if he gets sending off. Oh, bye-bye, James Ward-Prowse. You're going to score no free kick bangers today. He's quite an amazing free kick taker. Got to give him the props, but not much props after that, to be honest. But how can we be... Okay, I get why we can be complacent, but be like, we're controlling, we're dominating the game. But what I was like leading towards saying, I didn't want to be this good from the beginning. I wanted to maybe, see something we can improve on. Yeah, but you don't want to complain too much when you're... But I almost didn't even want them to get a red card because that means the rest of the game's going to be easy. The whole game's been easy so far, to be honest, Southampton. You haven't showed up. What's going on? Oh, Adams! Is it the red card effect? You get a sending off, and then you wake up. Somehow. Something we can work on. Shah has been, where he ran into one of our players earlier, Shah has been a bit poor. I like that. And not just because my players are not going to get a clean sheet bonus in this game. Normally, that's more relevant in the lower leagues when finances are a bit more... Well, not even necessarily in the lower leagues. Oh, that's another goal. No. 2 offsides! See, I didn't feel that was going to be offside. So will this be given? Given. Where's Shay? Come on. 5-1. Like that. Never offside. Never. What are we looking for? But they review so many goals these days. And I think with this lead, it would make sense to we want to give other strikers a chance, but Isak on a hat-trick, and he probably deserves one, to be honest. He could have got... No one is super tired, but let's see. Yeah, Joe Willock, want to give a run to Olmo. He's new, so let him ease in. Joe Willock, yeah, as I said, we're going to be rotating him in that position. Who else? Botman... Do you teach him a lesson? I don't want to do too much. Trippier's actually probably one of the more tired on the day, but as you can tell, we don't really have a replacement. So that tells me, that's where we need to probably make our next signing. So Trippier will be fine to play out this game anyway. Target's been amazing. I don't even know who to take off here. We've been all too good. Longstaff in midfield, has he got much decent potential? Might give him a run. We'll take a Bruno. Longstaff. And he's still deep. Yeah. It's probably equally his best role, yeah? Close enough. If he's playing, he could be playing box to box. So, we're just learning. And it's on support as well. So, that's not too bad. We'll go with those 2 for now. Another set piece. Could we have been more effective from set pieces? I mean, we got that last one, but target. Whips it in. Reasonable. But it's not... I'm used to my first game of the new Football Manager on the beta. I would struggle, but we're dominating this game essentially. And you can see how I love even just here, because this is a sense of we're in control of the game, and see how we slow it down. Same maximum, and when you give it to him, then he creates. That's where the individual, mate. You've had a good game. I'm going to take off Almiron probably, and we'll bring on Fraser. See, he's more right-footed. How's both his sides? Yeah, that's why I want to download a skin where you can see both. Yeah, he's reasonable on his left, so I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't show. It's always kind of been that way. It says preferred foot right. You only know they're on both if it says either, so you get that idea. But sometimes you want to know if it's weak or if it's fairly strong, or, But anyway. Obviously, we can make 5 subs now as well. When we've got a lead like this, you think you surely have to. So, Lewis, we'll make the subs we can. Target, absolutely amazing game. That goal. But Trippier, that's realistic. How he just has good games, even if he doesn't score. In Fantasy Premier League... this game week, I had him captain. He got 3 bonus points. He didn't get a goal, did he? He gets forward, gets those crosses in. He's just a great player, which means he's an excellent signing. Isak. I just don't want him to get mad, and we probably don't have the signing, or the depth there. Botman, Shah. Maybe he'll know he hasn't had the best game. Lascelles, who's the captain as well. You got Dan Burn there. I actually like, but he's probably not going to be a ball playing. We'll just go, yeah, central defender. And we'll go more into our tactics, but like my player instructions were about tackling hard. I've got all individual instructions for my players to tackle hard. That's it. And we're playing a really good game. And saying that, look at all the fouls Southampton have had, and we've only had 12 in comparison. So we're being efficient, 66% possession as well. And we're working ball into the box, and we've got slightly shorter passing, yet with a higher tempo. Something I was wondering, slightly higher, yeah. Just messing with that, like going, like right now, this is what I will do. We'll go shorter, slightly lower, be more disciplined. Just try and slow the game down, like especially when you've got it, tied up. When you're going like that crazy, it's going to hurt fitness. You might get injuries as well. So when you're in a position like this, try and slow that down. But yeah, I'm definitely going off a setup. I played a lot last year in FM22, but it's not necessarily copying the same tactic because you're not. My main tactic 4-2-3-1 probably is more 4-3-3 or 4-5-1, depends who you are and how you see it. But really, it's the style, and it's I suppose my brand. Like everyone, like a manager, they have their way. So that's what we can go about. Maybe we can give a little review on that. So yeah, well done, lads. That was a really polished game. But again, we're going to see when we play some more games, because don't forget, it's on the beta. I've got to see if this happened the other way around. I wouldn't say I'd completely blame the beta. So we got our first victory, a motivational speaker achieved. We've unlocked our first few achievements, but that's expected. It's my first day of playing the game. So yeah, that happens. That's a really dominant outing. But again, we're going to get more of an idea. And again, I was a bit disappointed, actually, that Ward-Prowse got a sending off, because you can maybe not judge the rest of the game so much. But if anything, we were better before that red card. Yep. So Alexander Isak sends us top, but I don't want to get too excited. Yeah, one game in, and again, it was against Southampton, and Hassan Hüttl. He was good. Like, you would take, say, maximum, like he's got, he's got poor finishing, 10. And he might have that one or two chances he wasted, but how good was he? You were excellent, Alan. Like, brilliant. Why do you think he's the focus of the thumbnail? Because he's the key player. Regardless if you make other signings and that, but no, he's so good. But Trippier, efficient. Of course, he's not going to get in as many scoring positions, but I want to see, he plays the key passes, wins the header. Yeah, okay, yeah, he got 2 assists, so yeah, he's due to get a good rating. Just excellent performance all around. I want to take a look. Am I missing something? Almiron? I'm not. Yeah, maybe his pace gets him up there, but the goal he scored, don't think it was too much of his pace, but work rate maybe to work into good positions, but technically and some other of his mentals are fairly low. But if we're finding ways for him to score, there's nothing to complain about. But he's still, I look at him and it's okay, with our money, especially next season, we could probably sign someone better. I think we got to be fair and say that. But anyway, because you can see all honestly, you can see this here, guys, pressing trap was added. And cross engagement, and even for defensive line, there's step up more or drop off more. Is that just really if you want to play high? Is just a rewording really? But anyway, you got the pressing trap. I'd put trap offside and step up more for defensive line, but the cross engagement, it was those two more: the pressing trap and cross engagement. cross engagement. I wasn't sure which one to go with, which combination, but trap outside and stop crosses, maybe that was a good combination. But anyway, with all the other instructions that we had, which you saw during the game, if we go into the players, just to sum up what I said, you'll see one constant will be tackle harder, as you can see. I'm going through all of the different players because you might see something else that could be important if you wanted to take a look. But no, please don't. Please wait a bit longer before copying the tactics, because me as well. I'm trying to I'm trying to think on things we can improve on, or it's more so playing more games. So we got some. It's weird to say we've got easier games, and I'm gonna sort this out because this has been changing like mad. Automatically override that. Well, I'm gonna tick that off, and I'm gonna sort those out. I'll probably get like the table, and I like seeing the finance there. So where are we? Where's the league table? That's where from the L, and then we'll get play injuries. We're kind of aware, and Milcraft, like he's like we don't even have him registered because he's missing the whole season, 11 to 12 months, and player stats, and we're gonna leave it like that. So hopefully that looks pretty decent. Maybe we'll change the medical center for something else, but. That was a pretty good start, guys. That was a pretty good start. So we're going to play some more games, like how the YouTube series go. Play some game, but early. I don't want to play too many games off camera, like on the beta. Like I want to get a few, get some episodes out and show you guys a lot of gameplay because I kind of talked about the gameplay a little bit. So I want to show that early, especially in these first few days. But as we go on, play more off camera. And progress in the seasons. But let me know what you prefer to see in FM series, how YouTubers go about them. Because I just want to know what you guys will enjoy most from the series and how it progresses. And whether it be just playing up to maybe West Ham and Liverpool, and then you got two big games. But West Ham, especially West Ham away from home, could be tricky. And then you're rounding up your transfer window as well, because we need to bring in a few more. Well, not a few more. Probably a fullback. We got rid of Mankillo, so that's probably the way we're going to go about it. I think I'm just analyzing and talking to you guys at the same time. Like, how's the squad looking? So probably a fullback that can play both sides. I mean, it's easy to say that, maybe not as easy to find. And what was our budget? See, it's only 10 million now because we spent big on Olmo, but I think it will be worth it. He'll turn out amazing, and he's still quite young as well. So anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Thumbs up, greatly appreciated. And like you see at the end of the episodes, I do just like my Patreon supporters, put the names there. They're just really helping me to push to do YouTube really full time. We don't get the craziest views for Football Manager. So I really do appreciate the support from everyone that helps me do the videos. So but I really hope you enjoy them. Even liking them and leaving comments helps the generation. So if you do that, or even suggest to your friends that like FM, that's good enough as well. So thank you guys for your time, and hopefully you enjoyed the episode today. See you in the next one.